Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Rosetta here. I hope everyone is well. I'm still recovering from my recent emergency surgery and I'm just getting back slowly into the craft room. Today I want to work on this the previous journal that we made together, and I want to do an envelope flip using a windowed envelope, and I have one here that's quite beautiful color, so I'm going to use this one. So it's already been opened, but the flap part of it is I was able to tear off the flap for this envelope. I'm just here seeing which way I want it to fold, and I do want to use this flap, so I'm going to be gluing a page, gluing the flap to the envelope with a piece of scrap paper. So I love this color envelope, and I hope this will work out nicely. So I'm just going to be looking for in my scraps, I'm just going to be looking for a piece of paper just to cover this spine and go a little bit inside the envelope to make that the flap a little bit sturdy, so it can be used as a flip. So I will let you know what happened to me. As you know from my previous videos, that I have been suffering for several months. I have a couple of issues. I have GORD, which is a reflux, and I also have EE, which is the can't really say it, eosinophilic esophagitis, which is a narrowing of my esophagus due to a autoimmune problem. And I also have I developed a hernia way back when I was working for the police, and that hernia grew larger from 3 centimeters to 5 centimeters, and I was experiencing some complications with I think it was like the three things that I have all sort of it was like a pretty much three things accumulating at once, and it was causing me some. In the beginning, it was just some pain when after I ate, and they ran some tests, and they didn't know what it was, and it landed me once in the emergency room, which I actually thought I was having a heart attack, because the pain was under my left side, under my rib cage, as well as my left shoulder as well. They're sort of the symptoms of heart attack. So I was admitted to the emergency room in November, and so they did all the tests and everything, and it was fine. It wasn't my heart, which is great, but they did say that it could be associated with the hernia. So I had an appointment with the surgeon in mid-January because he was away, and he could only see me in mid-January. So all through sort of November and Christmas and things like that, I was at times suffering, but I sort of was able to, get through it. But this one time happened after I was having my dinner on Monday night, the 8th of January, and I felt the pain again, which was quite intense, and I tried to deal with it. That was around 5 p.m. That I had my meal, so I was trying to deal with the pain, and finally at around 3 a.m. I could no longer deal with it. It would not let up. So I decided to call an ambulance, and they took me to the hospital. So so when I was at the hospital, they did a CT scan, and as soon as they did the CT scan, I came back to the emergency room where they were keeping me, and I got a visit from the surgeon, and he introduced himself and he said, okay, you need emergency surgery. So what happened was my more than 50% of my stomach was stuck in my diaphragm, and that's what was causing me the intense pain. It was stuck in the hernia, which was stuck up in my diaphragm. So it was more than 50% of my stomach. So they needed to do emergency surgery. They wanted to do it the next day, which was the Tuesday, but the surgeon came to me on the Tuesday and said he was not able to do it because he was only just back. It wasn't the surgeon that I was supposed to see, but it was one of his colleagues, and he was just back from his holidays, Christmas holidays, and his schedule had been cleared, so we would do it on the Thursday. But unfortunately, with the problems that I had, they had to do a drastic thing, and this may be gross, but they had to put a tube down my nose, down my throat, and keep siphoning my tummy in the meantime until the surgery. So that was absolutely terrible. So it was 2 days of that, but then I finally had the surgery Thursday morning, and I was in intensive care for 24 hours, and so the surgery went well, which is good. I have 5 keyhole openings, and they're going really well. So yeah, I'm home, I'm recovering. So because it was major, it will be about a month or so at least recovery, but hopefully I'm able to go back to work pretty soon, which is great. But yeah, feeling okay at the moment, just really lethargic, and yeah, so here I am. I'm so sorry, I've been yapping on. Here I am, just I had placed the piece of coffee dyed paper. I just sprayed some coffee dye on some paper. I love that effect. Just used that to cover the spine of the flap, and then used some washi tape. The washi tape that I was using wasn't all that sticky, so I did use some glue stick just to bind it down. And now I'm just choosing, just snipping off that edge, and I'm going to be choosing some collage pieces just to cover this envelope and just to make it nice and pretty. And I will be making a tab as well to go with it. I hope me describing what happened was okay with everybody. Just wanted to keep you in the loop, and so I hope everyone is well and crafting, and that you're well. So I'm going to be now just putting on some music and stop yapping, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, so for a tag, it didn't show you in the video, but I did try to find a tag, like a backing. I do have my cat food box backings, but it wasn't long enough. So I decided to use, I had these pages stuck together, book pages that I'd stuck together, 4 or 5 pages stuck together, which produced quite a nice firm substrate. So I'm going to use this as the tag. So I'm just measuring it here and just cutting the tag shape out. I will use that as the tag, and then collage on top of that. So yeah, I find that's the best. If you can't find backing that's long enough, get book pages that are long enough and stick them together. Obviously wait until they're dried. These I already had in my stash waiting to use, so it gives you a nice firm backing for a tag. So that's what I'm using. Just measuring it now just to make sure that it will fit in the pocket. Okay, so yeah, hope you're enjoying this process. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that process, just using my library card to cut the top corners for this tag. I find that the easiest way to get the perfect angles for each side and to have them be symmetrical. So I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I enjoyed definitely making it and being back, and I do thank you for watching. Yeah, just we'll back that tag. You don't have to see that. It was a long video, and I do apologize for that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I really love doing it, and I look forward to making more ephemera for this journal and decorating it up. So thank you again for watching, and have a wonderful day, and see you in the next video.